am me. I will never pretend to be another. I will never want to be another. I will not change who I am just to fit in. I am me. I am not perfect, but I'm working on myself, working to become the best version of myself. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I'm not putting on a mask no more. The true me can't stay hidden. Yes, I'm not putting on a show no more. I'm not gonna act to fit in. Yeah, I might not be perfect, but I'm working on my best version. I'm on my way. Yes, I'm on my way. If I have to, I walk alone. Being myself is all that I know. Want me to change to fit in, I won't. I am me. I can't pretend to be what I'm not. In my own way, I know I'm strong. I am free to do what I want. I am me. Oh, yeah. If I have to, I walk alone. Being myself is all that I know. Want me to change to fit in, I won't. I am me. I can't pretend to be what I'm not. In my own way, I know I'm strong. I am free to do what I want. I am me. Oh, yes. I am me. Yeah. I am me. Yeah. Yes, I am. Yeah. I am me. Yeah. I'm not putting on a mask no more. I've got my own life to live. There's so much more I can give. I walk my own path. Won't pretend to be another. Never want to be another. Won't apologize for being me. That's all I can be, yeah. And yeah, I might not be perfect, but I'm working on my best version. I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm on my way. If I have to, I walk alone. Being myself is all that I know. Want me to change to fit in, I won't. I am me. I can't pretend to be what I'm not. In my own way, I know I'm strong. I am free.
We do not have the letters of the alphabet. But this individual was unable to speak the truth, stand by the truth, defend the truth, and propagate the truth. Following conclude, he is an ignoramus. Don't think the word ignoramus has force on you. It means you are the heaviest, most ignorant criminal on earth. So whatever you are going to achieve, if God is not at the center of your life, you will realize your life leads into nothingness. That is my first thing. Put God at the center of your life. What does the first week tell you? Put God at the center of your life. What does the first week tell you? Put God at the center of your life. I am saying this because some of you are going to have the misfortune of going to the West. And there, you will find people who don't care about church and who don't care about religion. And you will be served by them. Remember, keep God first in their life. And pray as if everything else depended on God. But work as if everything else depended on you. That takes us to the other key. Perseverance. Perseverance means no matter the difficulty, I keep on working. You know, most of you want easy life. Very easy life. Last week a mother told me with tears in her eyes, her son missed the flight at the airport because he had to run to go and kiss his girlfriend. Does that sound really strange to you people? Sound like what you people will do. He missed his flight. He was going out for study. But because the stupid girl was running and coming, he had to wait to go and kiss her before going to the flight. And when they had finished kissing, the flight was gone. And the parents had to pay a cruel $500,000 in order to get a new flight. I feel like I should smash their head. That is what you people do. That's why I said you people are mad. You don't know that you are mad. Perseverance. You want too much easy life. You cannot start today. You know, some of the things you are finding now very difficult in physics, in chemistry, in biology, in mathematics. Years after, you'll be wondering, how was this so difficult for me? How was this so difficult? Those who are from one now, talk to them about Pythagoras theorem. It sounds like double Dutch. But when they reach upper six, it will be easy. You need to persevere. The problem with you young people is that you see Mr. Ngu owning Holy Cross, and you also want to start owning your own Holy Cross at your age. So when you reach his age, what will you own? I took a young girl with me in a car, and she was driving a beautiful Mercedes. I was sitting back. And when we passed near some of our students, they looked at me, that's much. With a wonderful car, I was getting my own. You know what that much was? A medical doctor working with the UN. And she had been working with the UN for already 5 years. She looked small, and she had a fat head. And these were people not even have an agency. Then they don't talk, they don't have a first degree. Wanting to wear to run that car. You people cut your coat according to your size. The problem with you is you want to bite more than you can chew. And so you find children of parents who are very poor, yet they are running cell phones of 300,000, 400,000. Where did you get the money from? I wouldn't worry, because I know. We must be able to understand that we go, as they put in pidgin English, small, catch monkey. Gently. If you keep on wanting to move from Form 1 to upper 6, you'll be a disaster. So we go gently, persevere. Even when the going is hard, some of you make a discipline master here. Because he's a help to you. But I bet you, when you have left this school and you have become somebody, he's the only person you will love for Holy Cross. He's a discipline master. You want me to teach you how to make the discipline master useless? Should I teach you how to make a discipline master useless in a school? Do the right thing at the right time, in the right place, and in the right manner. And get on more. That's the only way to pull a discipline master out of his job. Do the right thing at the right time, in the right manner, in the right place. And the discipline master has to move on. But as long as you start being stubborn, you give him work. And he's bound to act. Learn to persevere. Yes, of course. Some of you come from very good houses, very, posh houses. But here you are forced to eat beans and plantains. Here you are forced to eat weevil beans even, and rice. Here you are forced to eat some kind of fufu and pajama, things that you may not like. And you've got to go through all of that in order to reach where you want. In your house, you bathe with hot water in the morning, maybe. Here you have got to bathe, if you have water at all, cold, dirty water. And you've got to do that in order to grow, in order to tell the story afterwards. But many of you don't want to go through the rough times. And so my advice to you is learn to persevere. No matter how hard it is, don't have any teacher as your enemy. Every teacher should be your friend. No matter what he's doing, all you're interested is getting the knowledge he has. After you have got the knowledge, you might become even better than him. So don't bother. Learn to persevere. That's our peace word. Prayer and perseverance. The H is also H squared. And my first H is honesty. H, first H stands for honesty. And the second H will stand for hard work. So my two H are honesty and hard work. The two H's are honesty and hard work. Honesty. I am so happy that you people take pride in calling yourself the digital natives. That you are people of the digital era. You either recognize that in digitality is 010101 also, or you are not part of it. You cannot enter into Facebook and decide to use your own parameters. No way. You can be a guru in all kinds of video games. But if you get into TikTok and you don't follow what they want you to do, you will not do it. Because in science, 1 + 1 = 2, whether you are in Okinawa or you are in Mukuru. 1 + 1 = 2, at least in the state, so that the mathematics teacher doesn't have a problem with me. You cannot change it. Unfortunately, this is where I'm coming to. Many of you here, 1 + 1 can be 5 in the morning, 6 in the afternoon, and 10 in the evening if you are given something. And that is the problem with this generation. There are many of you who cannot stand by the truth. Many of you who do not know that honesty counts. And so out of 10 things, some of you say 9 are lies. When I was growing up, if I was lying, my mom would tell me, come, and hold my head, say, look straight into my eyes, and tell the truth. And I'll start crying, and tell the whole truth. The problem, dear parents, with these ones you have, is that you will hold them, they will look straight into your eyes, and lie with impunity. Without shame, without fear. And this is what frightens me about this generation. That lying has become part of their culture. Check how many times you will lie today, even only today, after you have heard me. We don't take any kind of, disgrace for speaking a lie. When you tell a lie, let me tell you, in case you don't understand. The only difference between you and a Kenyan is that you have an intellect, and a Kenyan has no intellect. Apart from that, you are just the same like a bee. True, we are animals now, except that we are intelligent animals. So when you forfeit your intelligence, you forfeit your humanity and you become just a brute animal. So, the object of the intellect is the acquisition of the truth. When you reject the truth, you reject your own humanity. That is why, when I come and these two, and from now I tell you that, when you come and you find these two standing like this, just shout, woo, 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 get to the zoo. Because they are saying our intellect has failed and jungle law takes over. In the jungle, it is survival of the fittest. In the human civilized world, it's survival of the most intelligent. I say this, and it may not sound to you because you see in our country something else. But let me tell you the truth. Give another 10 to 15 years when we will be you people in charge. This country and the whole panorama would have changed. And those who thought they only climbed up because they had connections will realize connections have nothing to do with capacity. So this is the moment to make yourselves and prepare. Don't be worried about what we are doing. These old people, these elders, their market is a bad market. Don't look at them, don't buy from their market. You have a future to build. And that future you've got to build is in your hands now. That is why the other H stands for hard work. The other H stands for hard work. My dear brothers and sisters, hard work pays. When I look at some of you today, I cry. Because if I'd grown up today, I would never have been where I am. Truly speaking. I came from a miserably poor background. Miserably poor. To let you know how poor it was, when I passed to go to secondary school, my mother could not afford pocket allowance for me, and she gave me 500 francs as pocket allowance for the whole year. With corn and granite, that when I'm hungry, I should eat. I had no shoes. I borrowed her shoes, and that's what I used. Woman's shoes with a boy for a whole year. And I discovered that I was in class with children of SGOs and minister this and minister that and honorable this and that, and I told myself, listen man, you have nothing else except your head. And I sat down and I worked. And the difference between me and them at the end of each term was you could not stop me from getting what I was and being ahead of you. There was no way. And that is how at that time they gave scholarship to the best students. That's how me, the poor boy, was able to get one scholarship after the other and promoted my education. When I meet some of my classmates today, they tell me, Father, you overenjoy. You are trying to be a medical doctor when she has never got above an E in biology. What kind of medical doctor would be that? A butcher. Don't force your child to become an engineer if her physics is horrible. She'll build a house like this and will sit in and will crumble. So look at the children and tailor them towards the needs of our society and their capacities and help them. And none of you, let me finish with that, none of you, nobody has a talent which is more than the other. No one. And don't think that your talent is small. When you get out of this country, when you say you are Cameroonian, the first question you are likely to hear from people is, are you from Roger Miller's country or Ethiopia's? These are two fellows who did not even finish school. But they are known because they had good legs and made use of them. Some of you, with all our doctors and everything that we are working in our armory of education, we don't even, when they don't come to Unity Palace, is given red carpet reception. You are doctor, professor, whatever. Nobody even thinks of you. So, your talent is as useful as God wanted it. Find out your talent. Some of you are good musicians. Follow it. Some of you are good tellers. Go by it. Some of you will be good agriculturalists. Go by it. Some of you will be good carpenters. Do carpentry, but not carpentry of the villagers. Do carpentry at an industrial level. And you will begin to realize that everything pays. And that God does not give you a talent for nothing. I'm talking and emphasizing before you people, because you are the people who tomorrow are starting with university degrees. Don't just go because you have seen a nice sounding name. Ask, after I finish this, what puts bread on my table? This is being just practical. Let us learn to realize when they ask you to do something, do it with your whole heart. Except stealing. Somebody asks you to do evil doing. When it's time for sport, go out and play well. If it is time for reading, go in and read well. When it's time for praying, go in and pray go in and eat well. Do everything. The one word in a quality review is excellence. Excellence. So whatever I said, that you will forget. Don't forget my PhD, each of them. P squared stands for prayer and perseverance. The H squared stands for hard work and honesty. Hard work and honesty. What? Hard work and honesty. And our D stands for discipline and devotion. Beloved brothers and sisters, I have heard it from the Form 5, I've heard it from the overseas, that they will make us all proud. I am sure that each one of you will leave this day with your own PhD in pocket. Don't let it ever leave you. Through the intercession of the Blessed Virgin Mary, may each of us find joy in God. Amen. Amen. their endeavors. We make our prayer through Christ our Lord. Amen. Eternal and loving Father, these your children, our brothers and sisters, come before you, begging for your blessing. All will be going out as our ambassadors. Give them that spirit which brings good and intelligence to all. Have them in their endeavors. As they prepare to write this final examination, crown it with success. Protect them from every evil and continue to lead them throughout life. Bring each and every one of them to a successful career. Protect them from all that is faulty. We make our prayer through Christ our Lord.
And Ladies and gentlemen, it is our tradition that we begin our ceremony by singing the college anthem. I will plead you to
and head of school, our PTA ESCO, dear parents, guardians of our wonderful children, dear members of staff, beloved final year friends, dear friends, good afternoon. A mother always loves to keep her children by her, but at some stage in life, you have to say bye to the children because you've given them all they needed. On behalf of the Holy Cross College community, I heartily greet and welcome you all to this beautiful family. We gather today to thank God for the academic year that is coming to an end and to send forth some of our students and friends who have completed the upper sixth form. We render immense thanks to God for having led them this far in their academic pursuit and for making each of us a part of this great story. To the graduating students, we say congratulations. We are indebted most especially to our proprietor for his vision in the education of our young people. His gentle and fatherly inspiration and support have brought us this far. The members of staff, academic and non-academic staff, you have been so instrumental in the upbringing of these children. Without you, we will not be celebrating. Thank you so much. To our college mother, who has sacrificed so much, her time, her talents, and her experience to model all aspects of college life, we say thank you, ma'am. We cannot thank each one enough for their relentless and enormous sacrifices, irrespective of the challenges we go through. In fact, at different times and in unique ways, we have kept the flag of Holy Cross International College flying so high. Bravo to each one of us. Education is the process of imparting, giving or receiving systematic instructions and gaining experiences in diverse areas. And one can definitely acquire this knowledge or experience through formal, informal, or non-formal education. Holy Cross International College Yaoundé expresses its uniqueness in that from its conception and creation, the vision of our proprietor has not only been to impart academic knowledge, academic excellence, but above all, to bring students and teachers and parents closer to the values and mysteries of the cross. Hence, the intellectual, social, human, psychological, spiritual, religious dimension of our children remains so important to us. It is our ardent hope and prayer that all our students, most especially those graduating today, will continue on the path of self-discovery, embracing life and all its challenges and the challenges of our society. To our graduating class, I salute your high level of love and respect. You have been very positive and inspiring with regards to what you say about Holy Cross International College. In relating with the administration, in relating with your teachers, and in serving your younger ones. Thank you so much. As you embark on another phase of life, remain positive. Guard against harmful and dangerous tendencies such as indiscipline, negative associations, laziness, and lack of the fear of God, which derail our efforts and towards our striving. We remain grateful to you, our beloved parents and guardians, who have been so available, appreciative, supportive, and collaborative to Holy Cross. Again, I thank you all from the bottom of my heart for coming, and may God bless each one of us and bless Holy Cross College greatly. Congratulations to our graduating students. Long live Holy Cross. Long live Cameroon. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sister Constance. If a religious friend who has done anything, she could. Emmanuel, as we told you, as yes, Mr. Benedict, Emmanuel came here right from Form 1, and it's been a long journey. Emmanuel, I think,
Sama Emmanuel, on the occasion of the graduation ceremony of the 10th batch of students of Holy Cross International College. Today, Saturday, the 28th of May, 2022. The proprietors, the principal, the school chaplain, dear parents, dear staff, fellow students, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is with great honor that I speak on behalf of the outgoing batch. After 7 long years of hard work, persistence, prayers, and dedications, we are finally qualified to harness these robes. You see, the hardest part of the journey is saying goodbye. So writing up this speech wasn't easy for me at all. I mean, where do I even start? The best part of my stay here was never when I got good grades, or when my parents came to visit me. But it was when I came across quality ladies and gentlemen who I am proud to call my friends. In fact, people that I've known since primary school, whom I can call family. One of my most vivid memories was when we boys often quarreled down at the football field. Little did we know that those quarrels brought us closer together as brothers. I would like to take this time to appreciate most especially the proprietor and our school mother, whose beautiful vision has trained us well enough to go out into the real world. They both have a special place in our hearts. And where would we be without the school chaplain and the Holy Union sisters, who taught us that the backbone to every success is through daily conversations with God. I cannot forget to praise the staff members, who each played a role like the parts of a car to help us get to our destination. Lord knows we wouldn't have made it if it wasn't for you all. I'm sure that you parents, when coming and celebrating Mass with us, come across a very clean environment. Well, we owe it all to our discipline department, Mr. and Mrs. Shitty, who have used every method to instill orderliness except for brutality. And last but not least, I would like to express my gratitude towards the parents, who always took care of our needs, even the most insignificant ones, just to make sure we were comfortable. We hope you include us in your prayers, especially as we're approaching the upcoming GCE. Now, I wouldn't want to bore you all on such a lively afternoon, so I'll conclude by saying thank you to everyone in your contributions in making us stand here today. Long live Holy Cross International College, long live Cameroon. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel.
When it's cold outside, it's always warm right here. Yeah, it's so good to be home. Home, sweet home. So good to be home. Home, sweet home.
of opposite students
is known to none. A woman who sacrifices everything to make sure that our children are fine. She puts in 247. A lady who will have been making millions out there, but has decided to spend Mondays to Sunday in Holy Cross International College. Except I do talk a lot. I think Mr. Roland has something to say about that lady.
Ladies and gentlemen, we call her our college mother. Some people call her Dr. Julia. Others will call on phone and say, Mami Julia. Then others will call and fondly say, Mr. Emmanuel's wife, Mr. Ngu's wife. Ladies and gentlemen, she is not coming here to speak by herself or about herself. She is coming to introduce our keynote speaker. The keynote speaker, I think we may not be skilled enough to introduce him.
To be there, and I saw Mr. Felix asking pertinent questions and teaching them. I was like, this knowledge would not have been from anywhere, but from this giant of a brain who taught them in Boya University. I was very, very impressed. In 2007, this man joined Guinness Cameroon, what they call the #1 drink company, where he held 3 important positions. The chief accountant, that is deputy finance director of Guinness. Secondly, the regional commercial financial management for Diageo Spirits business for the venture market and retail business in Europe and Russia. He was also the senior manager within the Diageo Global Audit and Risk team based in London. This guy, his CV is so high. But when you look at his professional works, he is a member in several professional associations. Member of the Institute of Chartered Accountant in Cameroon, what they call in French, ONECA, Ordre National des Experts Comptables du Cameroun, where he served in capacities including the representative of Institute of the Accounting Bodies in West Africa. He is also a member of the Institute of Chartered Accountants in Nigeria. I knew the commercial education could produce such a high-profile personality. I never knew. But the one thing I thank God is, we now operate a full commercial section in Holy Cross International College, thanks to your registrar, Mr. Felix Muda. I also want to say something. When somebody has traveled the whole world and seen everything, what else? He's been all over the globe, maybe except Austria. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's put our hands together for our guest speaker, a young, handsome, smart, intelligent, professional, Mr. Aloysius.
Please be closer. The most distinguished here in Form 1, Chair Melin. And the most distinguished boy in Form 1, Omari Wamutu. Please clap for them. Discipline is one of those core values that we promote in Holy Cross International College. In Form 2, the most disciplined girl is Angel Alice.
I'm Kizito Chima, country manager for country operations manager. I'm here with Caroline, who is the country lead, and also the business development manager for Cameroon, and Odelta, who is the customer service manager. So, congratulations to the graduating class. As you are aware, the British Council works with the Holy Cross as a pipeline partner school. And we are very happy and privileged to be part of the maiden edition of the Cambridge program in Cameroon. We have a few prizes which we'll be offering here. We'll begin with a few of it on the country manager, please. Just help us with the awards of these prizes. Okay, to begin with, we will be calling on the most improved Cambridge student, who is a year 9 student. The person is Fosin Lizzie Cherry. Please, Fosin Lizzie Cherry. Next, we'll be giving a year 10 student who is Ebina Declan as the most outstanding Cambridge student. Ebina Declan. The next is awarded to the best Cambridge student in IT, and we have Galabishwa Gift Kebila. The next is given to Sportsmanship Award. The Sportsmanship Award is given to a year 10 student in the person of Miss Terry Panja Awa. I see why this was sportsman. Okay, the next set of awards, which is 3, will be given to the best STEM female student. The best STEM female student is one of the priority areas. The person is Faithful Kumche. Faithful Kumche, best STEM female student. She's sick. Can we get a representative, please? Roland, please. Mr. Elvis. Okay, can the chaplain please, on behalf of the student, please. The next, just like we support both the Cambridge section and the national section, we have the award for the best female student for the national section. The person is Marilyn Preacher, and is wanting to know that she is in Form 1. Jean-Jacques, please. Okay, yes. Please let's put your hands together for him as the best Cambridge overall student.
As However, I came with a small gift for a few people on the management team. And this afternoon, I want to humbly congratulate the management of Holy Cross. For those of you who have had the opportunity to read the International Sections magazine, you must have seen what I wrote, and that came from the bottom of my heart. Once again, congratulations to Dadingu and Momingu. So I have a surprise for the lady who steers the activities of this school. With the introduction of Cambridge, who named her the head of school. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me celebrate Dr. and Mrs. Julia Cook. Looks like me, I'm not sure. But she manages the affairs of Holy Cross International Section seamlessly. When I first met her, and Ma asked me to recommend someone, I thought she fitted perfectly. And you all met her. Please help me celebrate Miss Manuela Wanko. Special gift for the work. I've got a brilliant young man, I call him, who spends time trying to understand the Cambridge curriculum and roll out same to other members of the academic team. Please help me say thank you to Mr. Roland Nobia. Congratulations, sir. And on that note, are we done? On that note, I'd like to thank you all for your time. I'll spend a few minutes on the campus. I've got another graduation event. Please, if there are any parents who want to speak to me for anything regarding the Cambridge curriculum offered by Holy Cross, I'll spend 10 minutes outside to answer your questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Madam Caroline. Suppose we're done with the British Council. We have the director of the Commemorative here present. She has to round of
Hello. I'm sure everybody is tired, right? And you're hungry also, isn't it? And you also need to drink something, right? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, dear parents, dear students, I just want to thank everybody for coming, to thank everybody for making this ceremony a success. The success, you have seen it yourself. I want to particularly thank the priest, the principal, and especially my wife for organizing all of this. Let's give them a round of applause. The music has been wonderful, but I think it's too professional for our school. So, I don't want us to spend too much time. I just want to congratulate the students who are graduating today. The end of one cycle is the beginning of another. So the opportunity is now for you to take. As you go out, be our ambassadors, represent the school that we came from, be the good students that you have been, be the good children that you are to us, and we will all be glorified when you succeed. Success is measured in several ways. As long as you don't go to beg your parents for something, you're already successful. But if you depend on them, no matter how much money you make, you are not successful. So I would like us to remember that Holy Cross International College, especially the Cambridge section, is there for us to exploit. So that's what we are going to do. So before take so much time, and that the ceremony will be a bit shorter. Thank you very much. This is the announcement. Closing day for all for Form 1 to 4 and lower C. I hereby confer upon you HCIC High School Diplomat this 28th day of May 2022.
Now we are going to call on the students who will come and the graduation process will begin. The first student there, Chikodi Precious.
First of all, I have to say that 7 years is not 7 years. 7 years is a very long period of time. And one of the most appreciated gifts that you learn from coming to Holy Cross is the community love, the family, the community bond. So like if in my speech I mentioned that the people that I cannot even call them my friends anymore because we've come so close until we're family now. And the leadership lessons taught to us by Mr. Keynote, which are very vital. Which is the reason why I even have courage to stand up and speak on behalf of all the outgoing batch in front of parents, which normally students wouldn't feel comfortable doing. That's just one of the few things that Holy Cross International College does for us as a community here. Thank you.
Okay, you are leaving Holy Cross. What memories do you have of the institution?
I'm not going to lie, my most vivid memories, since I'm an athlete myself, my most vivid memories would be on the football pitch. You know, the times that me and my friends would quarrel and stuff like that. Actually, those vivid memories, because, like I said, they bring us closer together. You know, these quarrels amongst your brothers and sisters, they bring you closer together. So my most vivid memory would definitely be down at the football pitch.
So do you have any vivid idea of what awaits you as you graduate from Holy Cross?
Well, I'm currently studying, I'm doing A4, with ICT and English. And I would love to continue a career in international relations and diplomacy, where I can speak to a worldly audience and get an idea across.
Holy Cross is really a beautiful place. I've been here for 7 years, and like from Monday when I came in here, it was hard for me at the beginning, but Mommy Julia helped me really in adapting into this place. And then it was really challenging because we used to have borehole problems, like water crisis. We used to go to the village to go and carry water, but as time went on, they added 3 more boreholes, and then now we really have water everywhere, plus taps, and then the education is really wonderful. Like, it's a one-to-one something between teacher and student. Like, if you have any personal problem, you can see me the teacher after the class, and the teacher can still start back the whole topic of the day and teach you everything. Like, they don't leave anyone left out. It's really something really good about the school. And if you have any problem, like any living, if you have any discomfort in the school, you can see me, Mommy Julia, she can help you, whether it's in the dormitories or it's in class. So my Holy Cross is really a good place.
So what memories, you are leaving Holy Cross, what memories do you have of the school?
Like of recent, we went for field trip, and then me being my friends and teachers was really a wonderful thing, because we went towards Bamayo. It was actually a trip. We traveled, we saw the whole lake, River Nyom. We met other schools. We had fun. We had discussions with other people, meeting different people.
So what will you remember?
Like me, first of being a 7 years student, it's really painful leaving the school, but I'm already used to. And then now, a good memory about, like, what I really remember about this place is the bonds that I made here. I made really strong bonds with people, and also with teachers that I will carry along till very far. Like, will not just end here. Yeah, that's it.
What advice to the younger ones?
That they should focus on their goal. They should not allow anything to bring them out of their main target here, because their main target here was for them to study hard and produce wonderful results. So for them to focus on their goals and remain who they are, to stay real. That's my advice to my younger ones.